Thank you, Good Chop, for sponsoring today's video. If you want to check out Good Chop, go to goodchop.com/YouTube and use the code AmyMaryon130. Good Chop offers fully customizable boxes of high quality meat and seafood delivered right to your door on your schedule. The products are vacuum sealed and flash frozen at peak freshness so you can stock your freezer and cook when you want. There's something for everyone. You can choose from 70 plus high quality cuts. You can get 100% grass fed ribeyes, USDA prime filet mignon, wild caught salmon, free range and organic chicken breasts, chicken wings, pork tenderloins, and thick cut bacon, just to name a few. And it's 100% money back guaranteed. That is why they feel confident about their 100% money back guarantee, because if you don't love it, you get your money back. So what I'm doing right here is I am cooking the New York strip steaks for dinner tonight. So just cooking them in a pan, how we like them. We can put them on the smoker as a way to do it, but I wanted to do them inside today, so I just decided to put some onions in the pan and cook them. Greg's I took out earlier because he likes his a little bit more less cooked. Myself and the children like it well cooked, so I'm just going to take ours and chop it up into tiny pieces. We're going to do like a Japanese style dish with ours, with some rice and some yum yum sauce. This is a good way that we enjoy having it, just simple and plain. Just the steak pieces, rice, some veggies, and the yum yum sauce. It is delicious. Meat, good quality, good texture, tastes really good. If you would like to try out Good Chop, go to goodchop.com/YouTube and use the code AmyMaryon130. Or you can just click the link in the caption below to get $130 off your first 4 boxes. Hope you're having a great day today. It is Friday. Yay! Happy Friday morning to you. I hope that your day is going well. I hope that you're happy you made it here. It's been a whole week. Are you excited? You homeschool mamas? One more day. One more day. One more day. You other ladies that maybe don't have kids at home, you're just like, okay, it's the weekend. Now I can do something else. Or maybe you've worked all week and you're like, oh, just get me through my day today. Or maybe you have to work the weekend. I'm sorry. Maybe you're looking forward to a different day for the week, but whatever day, it's the end of the week. So it is Friday. Today I'm going to do a bunch of fall themed treats and snacks and cookies and dinners, that kind of stuff today on your Gather Your Fragment Friday. So I thought I've got into the fall theme here with my decorating this week. It's definitely not fall at all. We went yesterday, which you saw, and it was so hot. So hot. I was like, oh my goodness. I thought like temperature's dropping a little bit, but it was just so much. I guess it wasn't hot as much as muggy. I guess that's the word. I mean, it's still hot. It's 95 degrees, but it was just extra muggy yesterday. So it was just a nice long day. We had a lot of rain. Oh my goodness, and it rained most of the night. So it was just a crazy day yesterday, but we're anticipating the fall season, bringing on the fall. Feeling cooler, it's coming eventually. So I'm gonna celebrate the fall season in our home today by making some fun treats. So one thing I'm gonna start off making here, I have to get creative and try to do this based on how it's in my brain. I wanna make it and see if it turns out. So Maddie and I went shopping the other day, and we had to stop in Aldi's and get our eggs that day. And I saw a leaf mug hugger cookie. Have you seen those? You know, like the, I'll put a picture right here. Like I've seen them for gingerbread houses, where you make the mini gingerbread houses or gingerbread people, and they sit on the edge of the hot cocoa mug. Very cute, right? So last year I bought, I think off of Temu, I bought a little gingerbread house kit. Very tiny, very tiny. And I got it late and I was like, this is the last thing I want to do right now because it's fine detail work. I don't enjoy that, but I'll do it. So I didn't do it. I knew I would do it this year. And so then when we were there, they had like maple leaf cutouts that go on a mug. And I'm like, they were like $3. I'm like, those are cute. That would be fun. And then I'm like, we could probably make those ourselves. Surely we can make those ourselves. So I kind of thought about it a little bit, and then I was talking to Brooke, and I'm like, surely I can just cut out a leaf and then do a notch in there, right? And then she's like, why don't you do the shortbread cookies? And I'm like, oh, because I was thinking like, what kind of cookies? Just cut out cookies. The kids love them. And then she said shortbread cookies, and I'm like, that would be very, very good. And then in my mind, I was thinking, the leaf, I could just trace it. And then I'm like, why don't I just do a pumpkin? Surely I can use my pumpkin cutout cookie cutter and then do a pumpkin on there, okay? So then that led on to like, oh, that'll be exciting and great. Yes, okay. So then I'm looking to him like, where's my pumpkin cutout cookie cutter? Or my cookie, where's my pumpkin cookie cutter? And I've been into multiple stores especially yesterday. I went to 6 different stores. I'm sure they had plenty of pumpkin cookie cutters. I looked everywhere in the house here. I do not have one, or maybe I do. It's just gone somewhere that I don't even know. We haven't done cutout cookies in quite some time, and so did I not save it? Did I just bring the Christmas ones? Like I have a snowman, a gingerbread person, and I don't even know, there's something else. But there's no pumpkin, and I'm like, oh, so did I stop because I never made any pumpkin things? Very well could be the case. So I did a Google. Nobody has these. Nobody has the pumpkin ones. I've seen where you can buy the sets and you can do it, but I'm like, can I just make them myself? I'm gonna be hopeful. So I'm going to be trying here. I'm gonna see if I can do this. I'm gonna make a very small batch of shortbread cookie dough. And I'm thinking maybe I'll get like a piece of wax paper or even paper and cut out a pumpkin shape with the stem and everything. It's gonna be so much fun. And just do like a notch in it. And then hopefully it won't get too big to go. You know how they rise up a little bit. I don't think shortbread should rise up. No, shortbread should not rise up. So I'm hoping I can do that. That is my goal. So I'm gonna make that first. That's gonna be my first one because I know that'll be my tedious work. I'm gonna have to cut it out. I'm like, this is the Brooklyn job. She likes doing that. She usually makes the shortbread and she cuts her own leaf pattern out, does the design. They look beautiful, but it's me today. So I'm gonna just try it. We're gonna have a great day. I'm gonna make some other treats, some fun snack mixes and delicious dinners. It's gonna be a good day. Are you ready for a great day? I am ready for a great day. Okay, so into the mixer, we're gonna put very small batch for our shortbread. You guys ready? All right, let's go over here. Now remember, small size, this does only about a dozen cookies. I don't think I want to do more than a dozen. So it's just a 1/4 cup of sugar, a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and a cup of butter. I am using margarine because butter is expensive right now, as everything else is. And since you're gonna eat sugar cookies anyways, it's just for us. My kids won't really know the difference between the margarine and the butter. I could tell the difference. They are not that experienced, so it'll be fine. And then I'm gonna add 2½ cups of flour to this. I'm also gonna add a little bit of vanilla. I don't think any flavoring is usually added. Brooklyn did use peppermint one year, and that was kind of neat, but we'll just add vanilla. Okay, let's roll the dough out. I'm gonna use my pizza roller instead of the big roller, just because it's easier to get out. I like this little one. Sorry, you're gonna wanna use your rolling pin because it's a bigger, wider area. I was not thinking, I'm tired. It's only 7:30 this morning. So let me get a little, I can just kind of freehand, I guess, cut it, but my skills in art are not very good. So I'll probably get like a piece of wax paper, cut one out, set it on top, trace it, and see how it goes. I do not have the art skills that my kids did. So I'm thinking just like a pumpkin, right? Like a simple, is that not even gonna show up? Pumpkin. You're gonna want a stem. That's gonna be a big one, and then you're gonna want a big notch cut out. I just don't know how big, so I guess let me cut this out and we'll go from there. Would that work right there? Like, would that be good enough? And then here's your mug, and you put your little cookie on it. Surely that'll work, right? That would be very cute. It's wide enough. Let's use this. I don't think it needs to be perfect. Let's see. I'll set it down. We'll trace it with a knife. Get out a cookie sheet, put it on there, and hope for the best. I'm not very impressed with my pumpkin skills here. So I'm gonna cut out a few more. As soon as the oven heats up, I'll probably put the first one right away to see if this is even worth it, because I don't know. I'm like, is it even going to be good? I guess we'll because you're kind of touching it with your hand as you're cutting it out, so it's kind of getting pushed down. Is it gonna be too smushy? Is it not gonna be big enough? I don't know. So I'm basically reforming it after I cut it out. So I don't know, I'll just keep doing some more, small batch, that's all. Okay, way too much work for a cookie that's gonna be eaten in 2 minutes. Or not even 2 minutes, 30 seconds. So, the first ones I kind of like made sure I cut them perfectly here. Put them over here, I still had to shape them. So I was taking the knife and I was like tap, tap, tap on the sides. I realized cutting the whole thing out, like as a whole pumpkin, setting it down and kind of going back and just smoothing. Dipping your knife in flour and just smoothing like you're drawing. That makes a better shape, and then cut out your little stem piece. So, you know what, I'm gonna try. That's all I'm gonna do. Just try your best. You could probably do a different shape. I feel like pumpkin's not too bad. I mean, you get a cookie cutter, that'll probably help a whole lot better, but you do what you can do. Okay, let's see how this does. There is, what, 6, count Amy, 6, and then let's see how these cook, because they're kind of soft. I haven't made shortbread in a long time. I don't remember if the dough is stiff or if it's supposed to be a little soft. It's been a little while. I feel like the dough I made for my like Twix cookies, which I'm gonna make today, is a little bit stiffer. But you know what? Try and error here. Let's see. Let's just see what these turn out like, right? See if this is what I need to improve, what even works, whether I have to cut a big notch in there or a little one. Let's be hopeful. We're gonna hope for the best. Okay, the next batch I'll probably add a little bit more flour to it and see how it does. I don't know. But I'm gonna wait till those are done to make the other half of it. So while that is going, because it's gonna take about 15 minutes, let me mix up my Twix cookie recipe. This is a very good. Very, very delicious. I think we started making these here. I could be completely wrong. I don't think I ever made them back. I'm looking for the recipe. I don't think I made them back in our old house. I don't think so. So this one is, let me take a picture, put it on the screen for you guys. This one is made with powdered sugar at the base. So I'm gonna just put in here 1.5 cups of butter, margarine, and then we're gonna do powdered sugar, vanilla. I did have vanilla, and that's flour and salt. We'll mix that up and see how that does. These are just round. These are simple. I can do these. It'll be easy to do. So it's all good. We'll let those come out and see what happens. Let me put this in the mixer. Okay, I'm knowing why these are softer is because I use margarine instead of butter. Margarine's going to be softer than butter for sure, especially if you're using not chilled, because it gets a little bit warm. So I'm thinking I'm going to need to add more flour. Pretty sure to both of these recipes. So okay, let me roll this one out because this will be easy. It's just circles, and then I can get that in while I'm testing out this one. Then we'll do more pumpkins. Okay, so we're gonna try these. I'm just gonna let these cool completely and see how they do. I feel like they need to have like a little bit of icing on so they're a little prettier. They're warm, so they definitely want to, you know, if you cut up the middle, it's gonna want to break in half. So I think these ones I did a little bit wider at the bottom cut, and we'll see how they do. I'm doing trial and error here for you guys, so if you guys want to make these, I don't know why. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's fun. It's something different. Get yourself a cookie cutter. This would probably solve a lot of the issue. I know it would. And then it's just something different. Something different because I want to do our little hot cocoa station. Instead of spending $3, we made some with, how much did the sticks of fake butter were? What, $1.50? I don't even know. I'm assuming they were that much. So not bad. Something a little bit different. Just, you know what? Sometimes it's fun to do fun little things. So the other cookies in the oven. So I'm gonna set these over here. I don't ever turn on the other oven unless I just cook in it specifically. So I'll just wait till those ones are done. Okay, so now let me do the next thing. What is the next thing we are gonna do? Okay, so something I was thinking about the other day is I have not made pumpkin chocolate chip muffins in a long time. The last time I made them, I don't think I made any here. And then in the mountains, I might have done it, but the last few times the kids did not eat them. We made chocolate chip pumpkin muffins since the beginning of our marriage. I don't even know where I got the recipe from, but we made them way in the beginning. It has been a staple we've had forever and ever and ever. And then I went to look at my cookbook, our family cookbook. Here I've got something coming up for you. I know this is a lot on Amazon. I know that. It's hardcover, it's color. That would be why, and it's big, that would be why it costs a lot more. I get you. Be patient and wait. There might be something coming up here where you can get a little bit, way less of a price. It just won't be as big and like colorful as this, but still the cookbook. So hold on, hopefully next week. So anyways, I looked in here, I don't even have my chocolate chip pumpkin muffin recipe in here. What? That's like been a staple. I'm like, why did I not put that in there? I put chocolate chip pumpkin cookies and then pumpkin bread, but not chocolate chip pumpkin muffins. I'm like, did I totally miss it? And then I'm like, did I totally miss it? I could have, but I'm like, I can't believe I did not have that in. I'm trying to look one more time. I would just look the other day and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, why? No, there's like chocolate chip bars, chocolate bean donuts, but no chocolate chip pumpkin. So I don't even know what happened. So sorry kids that look for that recipe and it's not in here. It's just not, I just don't even know why. I have no idea why I didn't do that. I'm just checking one more time. Yeah, who knows? But anyways, it's on my blog. You can get it for free. So I'm gonna make that just a way smaller size. I'm gonna do 1 can of pumpkin. We used to do it with, we would get the big giant 10-pound can. I think there is a 10-pound. The one our cheddar cheese comes like that size, and pumpkin, and make that many muffins. And they'd eat them all month. And it would be like, I'd have to make some more the next month. So I just haven't made them in a while. So I'm gonna make small size. See if that brings back like, oh, I love these again. So let me get the stuff out for that. Okay, it's been a little while. I'm like, do I have a recipe? I do have a recipe. It's on my blog. So I'm gonna start mixing the first ingredients in here. It's 2 1/4 cup of canned pumpkin. I think it's the bigger can, but this right here is 3 1/2. So this should be 1 1/2, right? Is that right? 1 1/2 and a little bit more. This should be enough to cover it. So I'm thinking instead of using 2 whole cans, and you can use more pumpkin. It doesn't really matter. Like the more pumpkin, it tastes better. I made this with my pumpkin syrup, which I'm gonna make some more of today because that was so good. I just had to use, remember I bought the liquid already at the store, and then I wanted to make my own to see if it was better. Way love my own, so I'm gonna make a big batch of that today. That's the coffee thing at home, way better than even going out. Yes, I get you can buy, like I was buying the espresso stuff and it was okay, it just wasn't as good as going to Starbucks. But having the espresso maker and then making your own syrup in that, it's like making it just like it. So it's very, very good. Okay, let me get the ingredients in here. Don't go away, phone. I'll mix them up here in the mixer. Use the same mixer. Just keep mixing in it, as long as it's not something like chocolate or blueberry to banana, that'd probably be good. But you know what I mean? It's just cookie dough. Okay, I cleaned up the kitchen over there, left the sugar because I'm gonna need it. So what I'm gonna do is sometimes I put them in muffin liners. I've got the silicone ones, but I think I'm just gonna put it in here in like a pan to spray it and do it. So put them in here. The cookies are coming out. They're doing good. I got one more batch in there. I think this is gonna work. I'm laughing. This is definitely not small size, right? It's smaller size. It's still 24 muffins and a loaf of bread, so it's good. So I'll put this in. These should be done here, and well, let's check them. Almost done. Thicker cookies probably a little bit better. These ones I think I just did too thin. So, okay, let me pick. Do I have to pick up? Let me swipe up the counters at least. Okay, so I'm doing good, getting stuff done. I'm gonna try to get everything that I want to put in the oven done. And I've got a few more things to do. So I actually was thinking about it and I thought, what do I have to use up and make? And so I think someone had commented about, I had packet gravy, sausage gravy, and someone said, why don't you make your own gravy? And I get it, it's cheaper to make, but it was like 25 cents the packet, so I bought it. But that got me onto thinking, I could do sausage patties because I've got homemade, like the mixed together sausage in the pan, and then put the gravy packet in there and mix it up. And then I think I had some biscuits in the freezer. I do. We have just a few. There's only just a few in here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 7, 8. There's 8, but that'll be enough to do somebody's breakfast. And so I'm thinking that will be probably one of the next things I put in the oven right here. And then that led to me looking in the freezer and going, what is this? And I have like over frozen bread, like buns here. So I'm thinking, I could cut it up and make it into croutons. But I'm thinking of better ways to kind of cut it up and do more like crunchy breadsticks, like toast. It'd be a crouton, but it'd be bigger. And then we can serve with some kind of pasta dish this weekend. So just looking and gathering, that's the key. And then looking at other things. I'm like, I got those egg roll wrappers in there. So I remember I think Samantha, you made Philly cheesesteak egg rolls. So I'm like, I could do that with hamburger, because like burgers, cut it up, and I've got frozen peppers and onions, put some cheese in there. I think that'll be, so I'm getting all kinds of ideas all of a sudden. So I'm like, okay, that's a good thing. So let's just keep moving on right here. So these will go in the oven as soon as the muffin is done. The other cookies came out, I let them sit. The pumpkin ones don't look as pretty because it's not a clean cut edge, but again, kids aren't gonna care. So I need to make some icing maybe and put it on top, and then it will look a little prettier, but we'll do that. So what else are we gonna do here? So the oven will go that, and then I'm thinking the other thing we're gonna put in the oven is going to be a snack mix. Now this I got on the back of, I'm assuming cereal. Now it's for bacon ranch trail mix. So instead of doing the bacon, I'm like, I can mix up the other things. You know, like how you do, remember back in the day they used to make like your homemade Chex Mix? They'd mix it with stuff and put it in the oven, right? Like my mom never did, but my friends always did. And I've had where you flavor like saltine crackers, and then it's really delicious because it's just really delicious. And so I'm thinking I'm gonna do that with this. So I'm gonna get up my ingredients. I bought some stuff yesterday I had to do. I'll follow this almost to a T, but not completely. So let me go get my ingredients out. We'll mix it up. I think it'll be really delicious. Just a nice savory snack mix. Okay, well, everything's baking and cooking. I'm gonna mix this one up. Now this is just like small size. It's like 1 cup of pretzels, 3 cups of cereal, 1 cup of cheese crackers. You know I'm gonna go big and go a whole lot more. So basically in this you put, usually it's bacon. I'm not doing bacon. I'm just gonna put pretzel sticks. I got some white cheddar cheese crackers, and I'm gonna do oat crunch instead of corn because I didn't have corn. We'll try oat, and rice squares, and then oyster crackers and pecan, or pecan, however you say it, halves. Basically mix it up. Let's see what that looks like. And then I'm gonna do, it says to do butter. I'm gonna use our popcorn butter because it's delicious. So I'm gonna mix this up with a little bit of, they had garlic and onion. I don't have, like, I have the onion chunks, like the minced onions, so I don't think that'll be as good. And then ranch powder. Mix it up, and then you put it in a baking sheet and bake it in the oven. I'm thinking this will work. So we're gonna use our creativity here and make something delicious. Let's just mix it in. You can never go wrong. The key is you put more of something in, it's the flavor. Ranch powder or anything is gonna be delicious. So if you got a crowd, fill it up on the things that are cheaper than the ones that are more expensive. I just discovered something in life today. Oat Crunch is Life cereal. What? How did I never know this? I never knew. This is exactly Life cereal. I was wondering why they didn't have an alternative. And I see at the bottom, sweetened multigrain cereal. Hello. Okay, well, I'm gonna make a salty mix or sweet mix. I will use that for that. Oh my goodness, I've never known. Did anybody else know that? Did you guys know that? Because I did not. Oat Crunch is Life cereal. Learn something new every day. Okay, let me put this in another bowl. Let me just put it in a bowl. Well, that's something different. Okay, well, I'm glad I bought that. I'm glad they didn't have the corn. Let's do the rice. Okay, so I had to make a little bit extra butter because I had a lot more than they recommended. So this is good. I'll put the original recipe on the screen for you. And then just make it however, let me take a picture. Make it however you want, but it's basically taking things plain, adding flavor into it. Your kids love the Cheez-Its grooves or, you know, cheesy crackers or, no, well, not cheesy crackers, but like the ranch crackers. Make your own by just adding to the plain stuff ranch powder with butter. So really good. So these are gonna go in the oven after the stuff is done. Check out my pumpkin muffins. And I put the biscuits in there. Let me pick up here and see what we can do next. So we're gonna keep moving on. We're gonna do the caramel layer of the Twix cookies, putting this in a glass bowl, and then I'm gonna add just a little bit of milk and put it in the microwave till it melts, just very low, just to stir it. It'll be simple, and the bread on the caramel. Doesn't matter what it looks like, you're gonna put chocolate on top of it. So I'm gonna bring mine over here and take out the cookies and just spread it on, real simple. So I'm gonna let these sit for a little bit and kind of harden up just a tad. I had a few extra. Usually I make a little bit more of the round ones, but I decided to make them into pumpkins. So I put some of the pumpkins, because who doesn't love caramel in their pumpkin, right? Yeah, it's good, it'll be good. So the other ones are probably, do you cover them with chocolate? What do you do? Because I'm gonna make chocolate looking pumpkins. Chocolate would be better than like frosting, right? Icing in your hot cocoa? Can I do that? Maybe I'll put chocolate on top of my pumpkins. Like dipping chocolate? I'm just thinking I was gonna just make like a frosting, but I think the dipping might be good. Basically like the Twix cookie, which I guess I could have just done the cookie with a slot in it, but it'll be good. These are, what this is gonna do, it's gonna sit on there. So it's gonna serve its purpose. It's gonna be like a pumpkin, but the other ones that are smaller, okay, so the small notch is not going to stand. So don't do them small. That's not going to work. It actually isn't going to work at all, is it? Just, but the taller one is definitely going to go better. So you're going to want to go up higher. Maybe I can cut those. We'll see. It's okay. The kids will eat them. Okay, next, what are we doing here? Let's check a few more minutes on the biscuits, and that'll be done. And then we'll put that in the oven I guess I can get my chocolate out and melt it. This is getting sticky enough. Let me do, I'm just wondering if I should do chocolate chips, which I could. Chocolate chips or the melting chocolate I bought yesterday. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let me get the melting chocolate. Okay, bread is out. Let me put this in the oven. Okay, I'm just gonna put the chocolate melted, stir it here, and then put it on. The pumpkin cookies, I started cutting up the little notch. If you make the cookie thick enough, you can just cut it afterwards. So, get yourself a pumpkin cookie cutter. Just do a regular cutout cookie and then just cut a notch in it. That would have solved all of life. So let me just spread this chocolate out. Really simple. So what would I do different? So for the pumpkin cookies, cut out with a cookie cutter and then bring them out and cut them. Now, my kids would eat the chocolate. What would you like? Would you serve, when that's dry. If you're going to serve at a party or something, or even, you know what, you could do white chocolate or orange chocolate. You can just get orange chocolate. I was thinking they have the orange one that already dyed. My kids would do the chocolate one. So this is gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna put it on there. Nice and gently, look at that. You can even put sprinkles on it. It's gonna obviously be really careful, but still a cute way to do a little hug mugger on your thing. So not bad at all, not bad. Should I have just used my cookie dough from the Twix cookies? Probably, and that probably would be just fine. So do whatever, it's trial and error. I don't mind at all making extra. So we are doing great right now. Let me see, in the oven is that mix. I just have to stir it every so often. I'm looking at my time here and I have to run out the door in a little bit. Let's start on our, let me look at the next one. Let me cross off here. My pumpkin muffins are done, my Twix cookies. Shortbread is done. I gotta do pumpkin syrup. Should we just do some of that? That's simple. Let me get a saucepan out. I'm not doing any dishes. I'm trying to just work and get done, and then the dishwasher's empty. Throw as much as I can in the dishwasher. So let me get out. This is gonna be for the pumpkin syrup. It's delicious. It's so good. I really enjoy having this. I'm gonna make a bigger jar of it this time. It's equal parts water and sugar. So last time I think I did 1 cup of water. So I did half a cup of brown sugar and half a thing of pumpkin. So I'm gonna do the whole pumpkin. So I will figure out how much sugar that is and then just put it on the stove and just let it boil. Okay, this came out of the oven. It is good. It is very, very good. So make a savory mix. Put whatever you want in there. You can put nuts, you can do anything. I just did this. It's delicious. It is so good. So did about half hour, 325, and then I'm gonna let it cool. My pumpkin stuff, I forgot to add cinnamon and nutmeg to it. Boiling away, let it boil. I think the next thing I'll do is put together the sweet mix for the kids. Okay, this next one I'm gonna do like a sweet mix. Now we have done one where it's like a fall harvest snack mix. We make it with bugles, pretzels, and cereal. That use like butter and brown sugar. That is okay. The last time I made something like this is basically a bunch of things mixed together. A bunch of things mixed together to make a snack mix. It's kind of like the garbage bag snack mix where you put a bunch of stuff together that it's no big deal. If you know, you can buy a couple straws. And like this, I mean, in our household, this goes real quick because that's like 8 people. That goes quick. So if you stretch it out by adding a bunch of things together, you can get like a whole variety of things. So I'm gonna put some stuff in here. I'll let you know what I end up putting in here and we'll see how it goes. I know I'm gonna put the Chex cereal in there, which is awesome. And then we bought Cinnamon Toast Crunch when we were at the discount store. This stuff is none of it's even expired. So this is gonna go in next. So let me just put this in. think it's gonna get big real quick. So why don't I take out half? I was like thinking, I'm like, this is definitely not gonna all fit in here. Let's kind of mix half and half. Okay. Be mindful of what you put in it, Amy. Okay, and then we got some peanut butter chocolate puffs. My favorite is when you do it, you rip the side of this. So this is s'mores. These are golden graham s'mores in here. So this is looking pretty nice. Basically a really nice cereal mix. Let's add some more. Now let's do like pretzels, and I have cheese crackers, and I have cinnamon straws, and I even have Honey Crisp apple pie popcorn. The chocolate drizzled one is really good, so I'll try this one first. The recipe I saw, they did put cheese crackers in it, but I feel like that's gonna ruin it because this would keep it all salty. This was good. So basic, that popcorn, oh my goodness, the Honey Crisp apple. Where's, oh, here it is. This is really, really good. Very good. So let me mix this up. Let's see what it looks like. I put half because we'll do another bowl. I'm thinking I'm gonna leave this as is. I probably could add the cheese to it, but it may be one of those things where they're like, ew, that doesn't go with it, Mom. So I think this is good. I will put this in bags, and then you can freeze some. So that's what I'll probably do. I'll probably get a big bag of it, freeze it, and then I'll mix up the rest of it, and we'll put that out. This is where their gigantic 2-pound bags come in handy. Let's put them in there. The only one I didn't add to this is the Cinnamon Toast Crunch because I added like probably a little less of the s'more cereal, but this is good. It smells so good. It smells like caramel apples in fall. So delicious. Okay, I was gonna add the cake batter popcorn, but I will save that for something else. So that is a delicious fall snack right here. So good, and that didn't really cost much because I got things cheap at the discount store and was able to stretch them out with other things. So perfect. Okay, this is boiling. The syrup's boiling down. Let me clean my mess because I'm about to head out the door and then I'll come back. Things are coming together great. The syrup is done. I'm gonna let that cool. What I'm gonna do now is form my sausage patties, put them in a pan. As soon as I get back, I'm gonna fry them. So I'm just gonna, I got 2 packages out. One should fit in here. I'll probably do 2. Then I'll make, I'll fry those up. I'll do the gravy in there, and then I can have biscuits and gravy, just sausage with whatever they want for the weekend too. What I'm gonna do real quick before is because I'm gonna be leaving, and this way my oven can stay on and I can cook this. Let me see. On low. Cutting boards are on low spot. And so let me, I can just do a low temperature while I'm gone. Let me take the hamburger buns, cut them up, toss them with some butter, garlic, seasoning. That's it. Just, and then we'll put them in the oven and bake them like crunchy breadsticks, I guess. Was just gonna do the garlic powder and the Italian thing, and I thought, you know what? I bet you that the ranch would be really good in there. I don't know. I feel like the one might be just be too plain because I don't have like powdered Parmesan. I have more like you know, like fresh Parmesan. So I'm just gonna stir this with butter, toss it to coat, and put it in the oven. Like that's gonna work. So I'm just gonna let this go in the oven in just a minute. Let me do my patties real quick. These don't have to be perfection because when I'm gonna start cooking them, I'm gonna smash them down. So I've got 2 things. As soon as I get back, I'll start frying those. I just realized I didn't put the microphone on and I'm talking away here. So the sausage is done. I'm gonna put it in a 9x13 pan here. And then in the pan here on the stove, usually I just mix this up together and put it in the microwave, but I'm gonna put water in here, let it come to a boil, and add the powder mix. This I got at a discount store, so it's cheap. I'm sure it's just flour and pepper, right? That's all it is, I'm sure. So, but I just grabbed it, put it in here. It'll get the flavoring of the sausage in here as well. Okay, so this is gonna be all mixed up. As soon as that heats up, I'm gonna put that in a container, and then I'm gonna put in the same pan. I'm not gonna wash it up. I'm gonna wipe it as best I can and add the gravy into my little container. But if there's some in there, that's okay. Then I'm gonna put in here some onions and peppers, frozen ones, and hamburger patties. And what I'm gonna do is cook those. I'm gonna kind of chop those up, and what I'm gonna do is do like a Philly cheesesteak filling. I bought those egg roll wrappers, and I think it was Samantha, I think you made those for your family. So I think I'm gonna do that for mine. I think that would be a really good way to use the burgers and use up some peppers and onions. So look at that, already heated, perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna take this out, put it in a container, call it good. Is heavy on the wrist. So let's get our onions and our burgers, put them here and fry them. So I'm gonna just put in here, I actually Googled, because in my head I was thinking how I would make this, and it's the same way in the recipe. They just added Worcestershire and salt and pepper. So let's just fry this up. Okay, the kids did a little bit of their chores, so what we're doing right now is they are doing their soap carvings. We didn't get to do that because we were learning about the Inuit Indians and what they used to carve out of ivory tusk, things like that. So they're using ivory soap and carving something, so we'll see what they come up with. So while they're doing that, I'm gonna make my egg rolls. So this is basically just hamburger chopped up and peppers and onions, Worcestershire, put a little beef broth, bouillon, pepper, and it tastes delicious. Put in an egg roll with a piece of cheese, roll it up, and I'll fry it in a little bit. Okay, so what I'm doing, the kids are doing their soap. Battery died. Okay, so I've got my deep fryer in the sink, safe and sound. The spigot, is that what you call it? The spigot, way over. So if someone turns it on, it's gonna go over that way. And then I'm just gonna fry these and see how they do. I did some with the diet cheese. We'll see how they turn out. I'm gonna keep rolling them up till he uses up. Then the same pan, I'm gonna cook my steaks in today. So we're gonna do like steak bowls, burrito bowls, however you wanna call it. I guess steak bowls would be the word. They're not gonna be burritos. Okay, we're doing good. These are really, really good. I took the one that kind of unfolded to eat, but these are delicious. So thank you for the idea. I like these ones. These are the vegan ones. I feel like they get crispier than the ones that I get at the store. So I got these at Publix. I got these at the discount store. They were just a whole lot better. So this is good. This will be just a quick grab lunch. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cook my steaks over here in the pan. As soon as the sink is done here, I'll open the steaks up in here so I can clean them off, you know, and then put them in the pan and just cook them in there. I'm gonna get a pot of water, do some rice as well. So good, easy day. So for dinner, we're gonna do the steak here. Greg will probably just eat it whole. I will take the rest and cut it up. We're gonna do it into little bowls and do it with rice and have like the yum yum sauce on it. That'll be really good for dinner tonight. So this will be really good. Just you can do it outside, cook it on the smoker. I'm just gonna do it in here, so I don't have to go outside. Just a little bit different, easier, and then flip them, cook them. It's good. Grease splatters everywhere. It'll be a big mess, but the steak pieces are good. I left out a whole one for Greg. This will be the kids and what we'll eat. We cut it up because that's how we'll eat it. We're gonna eat it up. Everybody will take some on their plate. So I'm gonna just put it, instead of doing individual bowls, which I could do, I think I'm just gonna put it here, and then we'll just scoop from here tonight. So this will be rice here, just plain rice. And then they can add whatever they want. They want to put some hot sauce on it. They can add some hot sauce, whatever they want to do. And then I'll put the steak pieces just right here in the middle. These look great. Nice and crispy. Crispy because it's got the little crispy pieces. But nice, it'll be really good. And then just simple, just rice, and then you can put any kind of topping. I like the yum yum sauce. Some may eat that, I don't know, whatever they like. I'm gonna reuse this pan again. We're utilizing this pan today. I'm gonna cook hamburger in it. Look at that. That is gonna be delicious right there. Okay, the goal is to set myself up for an easy weekend. So I'm cooking the hamburger here. That's cooking very, very well. It like cooks the stuff off of the outside of the pan, so it gets rid of all of that, and it's doing really good. So I did 2 packages here. One of them I'm gonna take, I have trying to gather fragments in the refrigerator. I had a couple things of tomato sauce I opened, you know, 2 this week, shouldn't have done that, but I'm gonna make some sauce, some pasta sauce. So I'll do one with this with pasta sauce. The other one I'll leave in here and make taco meat. And then I'll do taco meat and refried beans, and I'll just put it in a 9x13 pan here. And then the rice that we don't eat, I'll put the rice in here, and then we can have burrito bowls for the weekend. So we'll have the steak ones tonight, and then we'll have the burrito ones for the weekend. That'll actually work out really good. Easy for me, easy little weekend for me. And then I know Monday is Labor Day. I'm not sure what we'll do, but this will at least take us through the weekend for sure for food. But again, it's gathering fragments, using things up. So this is good. So I'm gonna just continue cooking this. It's almost done. It's really good. The hamburger is really nice and looks good. Okay, this right here, these are frozen salads still. I put them in the refrigerator. It's not gonna look very pretty, but that's okay. We're not gonna have this today. Put the meat in here, and this will be like a burrito bowl. So I'll just pull it out. Everybody will make their own bowls. We've got lettuce in there, we've got cheese. Probably just cut that up tomorrow when we do it. The sauce, I'm debating to do the pasta, but I probably won't. I'll probably just do the sauce and that's it. Mix it up, and that'll be it. That'll give us 1, 2, 3 dinners tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. Don't have to worry about the egg roll things are good for lunch, sandwiches for lunch. We can also create other things, which will be really good whenever we want. So it is now way in the afternoon. It has been a busy day. I feel like I did so good this morning, then it's like lunchtime came, did a bunch of stuff. I'm doing school, and then it kind of like got away from filming for you guys, but I did get stuff done, which is a good thing. So I'm done. I'm finished. We made so many good things today. We got look at all this good stuff. We have got this these, like some would say, sweet snack mix. This is so good. It's like apple and peanut butter and chocolate, and it's very, very good. So this is really, really delicious here. Another bag here, and then this one is that savory one. I thought this was really good. The kids would, and I have another whole bag of this in my freezer. Made these little things. They're kind of like, basically it's a crouton with leftover buns that we're gonna go into the trash. So we're gonna have this with our spaghetti that we make this weekend. We've got some biscuits right there. In the refrigerator here, we've got our egg rolls. Those are really, really good, by the way. Delicious right there. I made gravy and sausage right here. We've got this right here is the refried beans and taco meat. That'll be like another day. And then we've got lettuce, and I've got cheese, and that'll be a meal. And then out in the garage, I won't show you, is the tomato sauce or spaghetti sauce. I'll just cook some pasta for whatever day we do. If we want to do it Saturday, it depends on how everything goes. And then we've got pumpkin muffins. Those I put some in the freezer, some in the refrigerator. And then we have the great little cookies we made today. So how fun. This was really good. This was very, very good. We've got the delicious, you know, the Twix ones. These are really, really good. And then we've got the pumpkin ones that are gonna go in the mug. Okay, so maybe, like, look at, like right there. So here, kids, have yourself a hot cocoa right here. So the only thing I wanted to do today is get chocolate dip spoons made with the marshmallows, the maple ones, put together the whole little hot chocolate station that's still sitting over there, not done. But it's okay, because you know I can do that next week. So this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna probably, unfortunately, put these cookies in the refrigerator because it's still really hot and I don't want the chocolate to melt, and we will definitely use them with, you know, whenever they have their treats and that. So it's been good. Do you need me or are you good? And then tonight's dinner is gonna be the steak, rice, broccoli, and yum yum sauce. That'll be really good tonight. So it's just been a good day. It's been a good day all around. So got everything finished. It's Friday. The sun is shining. It's almost 3. It's like I'm going to be finished for the day. Enjoy the rest of my weekend. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Lots of fall treats, some fall meals. Set yourself up for an easy time this weekend. Okay, you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you on Monday with another home video. And if you want to come back this weekend, we are reading God's Word together, and we're also talking and dealing with like loss and grief. If you have any of that going on in your life, I welcome you to come on Sunday and check that out. So, all right, we'll see ya. Bye.